is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ryanna, and today I will be answering your questions that you guys asked me on my Instagram story at Ryanna, and let's get right into it. Okay, so my first question asked me the very first time I ever went to Disney. So the first time I went to Disney was back in 2006. That was my first time ever. I was 5 years old. I went with my family, of course, and honestly, it was really fun. I went on a lot of rides that I didn't know. I went on like Snow White's Scary Adventures. I didn't know I went on that. I thought it closed way before that, but it was still there and I went on it. Obviously I was scared, and now it's the Disney Princess Fairy Tale Hall, so alright, cool. My favorite Disney World fun fact or secret. So my favorite Disney World fun fact is that you can actually go to guest services and ask them for a specific character signature and they'll give it to you. And I actually learned that from a YouTube channel called Disney Dan. You should check him out, he's pretty cool. And honestly, I thought that was really cool that you can do that, especially if like something happened to your autograph book, like you lost it or it got damaged on your trip. You can go to them and they'll have it back to you like brand new, and it's actually really amazing. I don't recommend doing it right now because we are in a pandemic and character meet and greets aren't a thing, but once we get back to a place where we can do that, I totally recommend doing that, of course. What made me want to start a Disney account? What made me start this account? Yeah, my Instagram account would be, honestly, when I was in middle school, we always had like these end of the year field trips to the theme parks. So for 6th graders, we'd go to any one of the 4 Walt Disney World theme parks, and we went to Epcot, and then I was like, since I'm going to Epcot, I might take some pictures. I kind of want to share them. So I thought that of starting an Instagram account for that, for my trip, and then I guess that's when I really liked Disney more than ever, because I don't think I was that much into it before, but ever since starting that account, that's when it went full force, and the rest is history. Now, the next question asked me if I have ever met people in real life through my Instagram account, and I don't think I have. I've seen people that I followed at the parks before, but like I didn't feel comfortable enough like approaching them, but I've seen it, but I have met a lot of people that go to my university through it, so that's pretty cool. Whenever I get back on campus, I'd love to meet you guys in person. That'd be cool. But I don't think I met up with someone that I've met through my Instagram account in person like that. What's my favorite thing about having a Disney-based YouTube channel? My favorite thing about having this channel is honestly like how easy you can build a community and meet like new people who are like into the same things that I'm into. So I've met a lot of great people on Instagram, and then hopefully through YouTube I'm going to meet even more people who record similar videos like me and stuff like that. And I also just like the fact that I get to talk about Disney with all you guys. Like, that's like one of my favorite things about this, and it just makes me feel more comfortable that I like this stuff, and yeah, and I get to share it with all you guys. So this next question asked me where is my favorite spot to sit and chill, I'm assuming at the parks. Honestly, I usually would like to like relax in the park hub, especially like in the early mornings, because not a lot of people are out there yet. Like, park isn't as full, and it feels kind of peaceful, especially like sitting in the grass area near the fountains and stuff. Like, I thought that's pretty nice. Or I like sitting in the Pirates area to relax, because that's usually where like when it's like later in the day I would like sit and charge my phone and stuff, especially after like, you know, being a long day. I need to sit down after a while. Even like just sitting in the rides is not enough. You gotta I have to sit like an hour and just chill before I like get up and move around in the parks again. Which movie do I think deserves an attraction in the parks? Honestly, I feel like The Emperor's New Groove needs a ride, especially that scene where Yzma and Kronk are on that roller coaster down to her secret lab. That needs to be a ride, and I'm surprised it's not one yet.
To the secret lab! Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever! Why do we even have that lever? Get out of my way!
Please remain seated and keep your arms and legs at all times.
And Disney needs to get on that train, okay? This next question asked me if I'm going to do any of my own Disney movie breakdowns and like explore the lore and stuff. I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to go in that direction with this channel. I might share like movie reviews. I was supposed to make one for Soul because I really love that movie, but maybe another time. But I won't really like that. My channel won't most likely like revolve around that because I feel like there's enough channels that do that already, but we'll see if I do that. My favorite snack at Disney, this is a hard one because they have a lot of good food there, but the popcorn's really good at Disney. I don't know, it's better than movie popcorn. It's just, it has a different taste, and I really enjoy eating popcorn at Disney. Oh, and also Peter Pan float, that is so delicious. I don't know if they still have it or anything, but if they do, I will totally recommend trying that out. The best place to eat at Disney Springs. Well, this is kind of a hard question for me because I haven't explored Disney Springs as much since one, I'm not on campus anymore, so I can't like go there as often as I would like to, and I've only been to like a few restaurants like Planet Hollywood, and I think that's it. I would surely love to explore more of like the other dining options that they have there, but I can't like fully answer this question because most of the times when I do go to Disney Springs, I'm like shopping and just walking around. So my most memorable character meet, I have like a couple or so. I guess when I met Rapunzel, it was after I met Tiana. Like that was the first time I met Tiana, so I had to get her autograph because, you know, I collect autographs, so I had to get hers. And then Rapunzel was in like the same room as her, so we went over to her. But the thing is, I already had her signature from before because I remember at one point where she shared a room with Cinderella, so I already had her signature. So I kind of felt bad. I didn't want to like, you know, not have her sign it, but then she was like, you know, I can make this better, and then she added like the best day ever to it. And hold on, let me get my autograph book. Okay, so I am back now. I have my autograph book. Okay, yeah, this was her signature. It says best day ever, love Rapunzel, and I thought that was really cute because I wasn't expecting that to happen, so I was like, oh, okay, cool, I appreciate that. And then like another memorable character meet and greet is when me and my friends were at Mickey's Not So Scary. We met Captain Jack Sparrow, and it was just so funny. He kept playing with my friend's hair, and like he took a couple of pictures, and I was like, that was great. And then I know me and my friends, we decided to like do a girl photo, and like you know how he is, you know how Jack is. He's gonna be like, ugh. I thought that was funny the entire time. My most favorite ticketed event I've gone to. It's most likely going to be like the Halloween one, since those were the only ticketed events I've been to so far since going to college. And I can't choose. I really enjoyed Mickey's Not So Scary. It was really fun. I'd totally do that again. Hopefully it's a thing this year. And then I also like Halloween Horror Nights. That was so fun. Like, I was scared so bad, but it was amazing. The houses were great. I didn't get to see like the 2 houses that they had last year, but hopefully Halloween Horror Nights is a full thing this year as well, and I'm so excited to go again. I'd like to go to Mickey's Very Merry though. It seems fun, and I like Christmas, so I'd like to do that. Now this next question asks me if I prefer Universal or Disney, and this is a very mean question. I know it might sound biased, but like, I like Disney, but I also like going to Universal too. Like, Universal is really fun, but don't come for me because I enjoy Universal. But I enjoy both parks evenly with love, but you'll mostly see me at Disney though. But I still love Universal. Okay, so these 2 questions coincide. So they asked me my top 3 rides and my bottom 3 rides. So my top 3 rides, I'm gonna go with like the Disney aspect. So my top 3 rides in Disney, it's a very, very hard question. But it would probably have to be Space Mountain, Everest, and let's see. Ooh, yeah, see, this is what I have to think about because like there's so many great rides. And then last would probably be okay, yeah. So back to reality. My top 3 rides that I enjoy at Disney would be Everest, Space Mountain, honorable mention Big Thunder, and then Spaceship Earth. My bottom 3 rides, I'm just gonna now just go in general of all theme parks because, wow. My bottom 3 would probably be, I hope this is not controversial, but I know for a fact I don't enjoy, whatchamacallit, Reign of Calm over in Islands of Adventure. The queue was more exciting than the actual ride, but that's a story for another day. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like slander of rides, but you're not gonna like everything, right? I still like the ride, but I don't like the teacups, only because if I go with my friends, we all can't fit in it because we're all tall and our knees hit that turning thing, so it's kind of hard to turn and have space and feel comfortable. I still like the ride, it's just I don't like how small it is, that's why. And then my last one, honestly, I don't even know. I don't know. I'm just gonna stick with those two for now. My favorite time of year to go to the parks. I think I like going to the parks in the fall and winter because they have like all the, you know, holiday themed decorations out, like for Halloween and for Christmas. So I enjoy seeing those, and I don't think the crowd levels are that bad, in my opinion. I don't recommend going in the summer because you'll just feel gross and drenched in sweat. It's not pretty, honestly. My next question asked me, do I have a favorite like must-have snack? So it's kind of similar to the other question I answered, but this time it says like that I have to have every time I visit. So besides popcorn, I like noticed unconsciously that I always have like a Disney cake pop, and they have one that's either Minnie or Mickey, and I usually get it from like Big Top Souvenirs, and I don't know, I just enjoy a Disney cake pop. Every time I'm in Magic Kingdom, I have to get it. Okay, this next question asked me if I am a Dole Whip person, and I would consider I think I am a Dole Whip person. I won't get it all the time, but like I said, like the Peter Pan float isn't really Dole Whip, but it has like a soft serve float thing going on, so I enjoy that. And I have had Dole Whip before. I tried it when I was, you know, resort hopping at the Polynesian on Halloween 2 years ago, so I like Dole Whip. I wouldn't get it all the time, but I'll eat it and stuff, so it's not that bad. So this next question asked me, what is my favorite character to meet? So I'm gonna like go like with like in a general direction, like types of characters. So I kind of like meeting face characters more because like obviously you're gonna get more conversation with them and stuff, and most of them can sign your autograph book, so that's great. And you get a lot more like funny moments with them, and they talk a lot, so, and they try to get you to talk more to them, so I kind of appreciate that. So I kind of like meeting face characters more than fur characters. I still love meeting fur characters, of course, but I enjoy meeting face characters more. Yeah, this next question asked me if I have an autograph book, and since I answered a previous question with a memorable meet and greet, here's my autograph book. Had this for about like more than 5 years now, so, and I got a pen to go with it, but it's messed up. Do I hang out in Disney Springs, and what's the best thing to do there? So I would say, yeah, if I was at school, I would be hanging out at Disney Springs, and the best thing to do there is honestly just shop and like take a few pictures and stuff and just take in the scenery. There's so much stuff to do at Disney Springs for everyone. So next question asked me my favorite spot in Epcot. I like going to the Mexico Pavilion, especially inside of it. It's beautiful. I loved it. I loved riding Grand Fiesta Tour. Rip the Donald animatronic, they really replaced him with a plant with a sombrero. Like, that's funny. Dang. But honestly, like I said, my favorite spot in Epcot to be at is the Mexico Pavilion, especially going inside the temple. So this next question asked me if I get up before the parks open to make sure that I'm the first one in there. I try to get up before the parks open, but if I was at school, most likely I probably would rope drop since I'm not that far off. But if I'm at home, which I am right now, I'm like 3 hours away, so we wake up early for the drive. We might like reach like maybe like an hour or like 30 minutes after the park opens, so we don't really rope drop. We just, you know, drive up there for the day and then we drive home. But most likely we don't really like get up to rope drop. We just get up to like make sure we're at the park at a good time, like maybe like an hour or so after it opens. What is my favorite Starbucks drink? My favorite Starbucks drinks is the s'mores frappuccino. I go get it every time. It is summertime. It warms my heart. It tastes so good. That's like probably the only thing I would drink at Starbucks. I don't go there that often unless that frappuccino's back or it's the holidays. This next question asked me, when did I start my Instagram? I started my Disney Instagram all the way back in 2013. Well, the second one, the first one I started that back in 2012, but like I said, Instagram's gonna Instagram, and they kind of locked me out of that account, so I had to start all over, and now I'm with the second one that I started in 2013. This next question asked me, when and why did I start a YouTube? So originally I started this YouTube back in 2019, like the very beginning, but I never did anything with it. I just knew I was gonna do like vlogs, but like I don't know when. I just made the account because, you know, at least like that's the first step is to do it. And then I actually started posting videos like the November of that year once I went to Not So Scary, and then I just started producing more content since quarantine started, especially after we went to Hollywood Studios last year, March, you know, before everything happened. And why I started a YouTube, well, I wanted to start a YouTube ever since iCarly was a thing. I was like, you know, it'd be fun if I had my own little web show, and I've been putting it off for years, and then I was like, you know what, you know, now I have stuff to post and I want to share it with you guys, so yeah, that's why I wanted to start a YouTube channel. Alright guys, that was my last question for my Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please leave a like if you did enjoy this video, and feel free to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my adventures, and make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on them, and I will see you guys real soon.